I look like I'm having the time of my life dancing on top of my wheelchair at Lollapalooza, right? Kinda.
We're not gonna fall into the girl in a fucking wheelchair.
But it wasn't so much fun. Almost being trampled, injured, and being terrified that my $5,000 wheelchair was going to have irreversible damage after being forced to stand in the crowd because Lollapalooza's accessibility measures weren't strong enough. Hey y'all, my name is Jessica Jordan, also known as the Rolling Explorer, and here's how Lollapalooza could have done so much better for the disability community. Let's look at it by the numbers. Lollapalooza has a daily capacity of 115,000 people. And if we take the arguably low statistic that says that about 15% of the world's population is disabled in one way or another, then we can assume of the 115,000 people that may be at Lollapalooza on any given day, 17,250 of those individuals probably have some type of disability. So what is Lollapalooza doing for accessibility? Not a whole hell of a lot. Was there an accessibility station where I could recharge my wheelchair's battery for free? Yes. Were there ramps located throughout the festival grounds so I could get across the uneven terrain? Kind of. Were there accessible toilets? Yes, and they were just as disgusting as the non-accessible toilets. There were some measures in place. But when it came to the actual concerts, you know, the main purpose behind a music festival, the accessibility left so much to be desired. Now, I didn't explore the entire festival grounds, but I only saw 3 accessibility viewing decks. 3 for 115,000 people. The one that I eventually got on only held 25 people on a first come, first served basis. Let's assume that the other 2 decks were a little bit bigger. Even if they held 50 people each, we're talking about 125 festival goers having access at any one time to an accessibility viewing platform. That's pathetic. Ready for this fun fact? That's less than 0.1% of all festival goers on any given day of Lollapalooza. Now, I'll be honest with y'all. This was my first ever music festival, and on the whole, I had a pretty great time. But I really don't love that I was in 2 incredibly dangerous situations that could have completely been avoided had better accessibility measures been put in place. There are some obvious solutions to this problem. Number 1, make the accessible viewing decks bigger. It's a great start. They could also just sell accessible general admission tickets prior to the event. If y'all don't like these 2 solutions, I do have another one in mind. Lollapalooza could just give disabled festival goers backstage passes. You know, I think this is the solution they really need to adopt. But in all seriousness, there are so many ways to make music festivals more accessible to people like me, and more importantly, more safe. Because my wheelchair being in a mosh pit crowd that's pushing and shoving isn't just dangerous to me, it's dangerous to everyone around me. So I can't stress this enough. Accessibility benefits everybody, and therefore it needs to be taken very seriously at events like Lollapalooza. If you want to learn more about my life as a disabled woman, be sure to hit that follow button, and I'll see y'all next time. Bye!